Welcome to our Basics series. These videos have real English for low-level beginners. Our teachers teach you words and expressions you should know. All of these videos are helpful to improve your English, so never give up. It's important to watch these videos and also do some self-study. Check any new words you don't understand in a dictionary and try to always repeat what the teacher says. These videos can be difficult to understand at first, but keep watching. You will get better, you will improve. Let's get started. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and in this video I'm going to talk about different ways to express how to ask someone where the toilet is. Okay, now I don't like my students to use the word toilet, so I'm going to show you some other words to use instead of toilet. Let's take a look. So here is the question you might want to ask a stranger to find the toilet. Excuse me, where is the... Okay, let's try a new word. Restroom. Excuse me, where is the restroom? Restroom is the best thing to say. It's the most common, it's the most proper. You always want to say restroom. That's the best. Excuse me, where is the restroom? The next one, washroom. Excuse me, where is the washroom? Washroom is also common and it's okay. I like that one too. Bathroom. Excuse me, where is the bathroom? Now the bathroom, we usually say the bathroom in someone's house. So we are visiting someone's house and we would ask them, excuse me, where is the bathroom? Some people do say it out in public, excuse me, where's the bathroom? Okay, so restroom, washroom, and bathroom. These top three are the best. They're the most common, and I want you to use these three. All right, let's talk about toilet. Excuse me, where's the toilet? We don't like to say toilet in English because toilet is a dirty word. It's a bad word. So toilet is used a lot in Asia, but actually if you're going to North America or Europe, they usually don't say the word toilet directly, okay? So you might see it on a sign, but when asking someone, you should use the top three. Same with lavatory. Lavatory, you might see that on a sign. It means the same. But usually people don't say, where is the lavatory, okay? You can say that, but again, these three are the best. The last one, the WC. In Europe, you might see that on a sign, but you never want to say that. Where is the WC? Of course, WC means water closet, but in English, please don't say WC. So again, restroom, washroom, bathroom. Those are the best. Use those. Toilet, lavatory, WC, don't say those, but you might see them on a sign. All right? So next time you need to ask someone, please use these. That's it, and see you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video I'm going to talk about the different parts of Western names. Okay, so Western names, of course, are a little bit different style than Korean names, so we're going to talk about that. There are two main parts to my name, Robin and Shaw. Okay, so let's look at Robin. Robin is called my given name. It is given to me. And actually, my brother, my older brother, he's 6 years older, he thought of my name, Robin, and my mother liked that, so she gave it to me when I was born. Robin, so it's a given name, given to me. We also call Robin my first name. That's my first name. Why is it called first name? Because it's first, okay? So someone asks me, what's your given name? Robin. What's your first name? Robin. Okay, given name and first name. Let's go to the next part, Shaw. Okay, so Robin Shaw. Shaw is my family name. Everyone in my family uses Shaw. Me, my brother, my parents, we are Shah. That's called your family name. It's also called my last name. Why? First name, last name. And we can also use surname, all right? So someone asks me, what's your family name? Shah. What's your last name? Shah. What's your surname? Shah, okay? They're all the same. Robin Shah. Now, there's actually another part to my name right here, and this is a private name. So most Westerners have actually 3 parts to their name, but they only use 2 parts. Now, this part here is called the middle name, all right? And my middle name is James, but I don't like to use James, so I only use Robin Shah. So why do we have a middle name? Well, it's kind of an honorific name. It could be used as an honorific name, which means my mother gave me the name James to honor someone, to respect someone. And actually, she wants to honor her brother, my uncle. His name is James, so she gave me the middle name James to honor him. Okay, so that's the middle name. Now, like I said, it's kind of private, and most foreigners don't like to use their middle name. They only like to use their first name and their last name, and they kind of hide or don't say their middle name. So actually, my middle name is here, but I'm going to erase it because I don't want anyone to call me James or Robin James, all right? I just only want Robin Shah. Don't worry about my middle name. And maybe you shouldn't ask another foreigner about their middle name. And if you know their middle name, don't say their middle name, okay? Unless they tell you to, okay? It's kind of private. Just focus on first name, last name. All right, let's look at the Korean name. Kim Chol-soo. His given name, Chol-soo. His first name, well, we can't say Kim, so we have to do it in Western style here. We can make his first name Chol-soo. Family name, Kim. Last name, Kim. No, last name, Kim. Okay, if you can use first name and last name, you have to write it this style. So family name and surname, Kim. All right. So again, just the first name and the last name is a little confusing because actually this is last and this is first, but Western style, we say last name here. All right, so don't be confused with first name and last name. Anyway, that is the Korean style, that is the Western style, the different parts of the names. I hope you understand, and I'll see you next video. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video I'm going to teach you different ways to say you need to go, okay? So maybe you are at a party or a meeting and you have to go. So these are the expressions you should use. Let's take a look. And we'll start with this one. This is the most formal, I've got to. So you're going to say I've got to, and you have to choose a verb. Now, these are the most common verbs to use. Go, run, take off, leave. They all mean the same. Go. So you can say, I've got to go. That's okay. I've got to run. Okay, remember, run doesn't mean run. It just means go. I've got to take off. I've got to take off. I've got to leave. I've got to leave. Sorry, I've got to leave. Okay? All of these are possible. The next one, you can see this is I've got to. This is just I got to. This is okay too. I got to go. I got to run. I got to take off. I got to leave. The next one is got to, but of course, when we say it very fast, it's going to sound like gotta, gotta, got to, gotta. I gotta go. I gotta run. I gotta take off. I gotta leave. Okay? So this one is probably the most common and the easiest one to use. I gotta. Now the next three is, they're stronger. They really mean you have to go. So I need to go, I need to run, I need to take off, I need to leave, I have to go, I have to run, I have to take off, I have to leave. I must, very strong. I must go, I must run, I must take off, I must leave. Okay, so you can see it's very flexible. You can use any of these expressions with any of these verbs, all right? They all mean the same thing. You have to go. Now remember, I suggest this one. I gotta go. That's the easiest, the quickest way. I gotta go. All right? So the next time you have to leave some appointment or meeting, use one of these. All right? I hope you understand. See you next video. Moriappa. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and in this video we're going to learn how to express head sickness or head injury. Something's wrong with your head, all right, and you want to express that in English. So let's take a look at my examples here of how we can express some problem with our head. Now the first one is easy. My head hurts. My head hurts. Okay, so if you have some head problem, you just say, my head hurts. The next one, I have a headache. Oh, I have a headache. I have a headache. Now, headache, you got to be careful here. Some of my students say H, headache. Don't do that. Okay, it is only headache. Headache, ache, headache. I have a headache, okay? The next one, I have a migraine. Migraine. Now, a migraine is just a type of headache, okay? But it's a very, very strong and powerful headache. So people call it a migraine. Oh, I have a headache. Oh, I have a migraine. Okay, it's a very strong headache. The next one, I have a concussion. A concussion is a very serious problem. If you fall and you hit your head and your brain is hurt, okay, that's called a concussion, okay? Maybe you're not feeling very well. A lot of people who play sports, they also get a concussion. They hit their head very strong and their brain has some problems, okay? That's a concussion. I have a concussion. The last one, I feel dizzy. I feel dizzy. Okay, so dizzy, the room is moving around, you feel dizzy. Okay, and maybe you want to throw up, you feel dizzy. All right, let's go through them again. My head hurts. I have a headache, I have a migraine, I have a concussion, I feel dizzy, okay? So these are the basic ways to express problems with your head, sicknesses or injury, all right? That's it for this video. See you next time. Hi students, I'm Robin, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to express 5 basic emotions in English. Alright, so you want to tell someone how you feel. What do you say? Well, you should always begin your sentence with I'm. I'm, and then you express the emotion. So let's take a look at the top 2, happy and glad. So you would say, I'm happy. I'm glad. Okay, they mean the same thing. Of course, happy is more common than glad, but a lot of people use glad. I'm glad. I'm happy. The next, angry, upset, and mad. They all mean the same thing, so you would say, I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm mad. Now, mad is very common to mean angry, and a lot of people use that. I'm mad. The next, sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. Oh, I'm very sad. I'm upset. I'm upset. Okay, you can see upset and upset. It's used for angry. It's also used for sad. Okay, so upset can mean both things. It depends on the situation and how the person says it. Okay, so if someone says, I'm upset, you know they're angry. And if someone says, I'm upset, you know they're sad. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. Okay, depressed means very sad. You're very sad. I'm depressed. All right. Scared and terrified. Now, you are very scared of something. A lot of people are scared of horror movies. They say, I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. Terrified means very scared. You could say, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of spiders. All right. And the last two, I'm surprised and I'm shocked. I'm surprised, okay? Maybe someone gives you a gift, you didn't expect it. Oh, I'm surprised. Or you're shocked. Maybe you see your boyfriend with another girl, you're very shocked. Okay? So that's how we express the basic emotions in English. I hope you learn them and I hope you can use them. That's it. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and in this video I'm going to talk about words and expressions of encouragement, okay? Now, what does encouragement mean, or to encourage? That means you have a friend who has a very big test and they're studying and you want to encourage them, okay? You have to tell them happy and positive words so they can do their best. All right, that's encouragement. You encourage them. Now, these are the most common expressions, and you probably already know most of them. The first one, good luck, of course. This is the most common one. It works in every situation. Good luck, okay? That's a good expression of encouragement. The next one is more specific. You could say, good luck on your test. Good luck on your test. Good luck on your job interview next week. Good luck on your marriage, okay? You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. Do your best, okay? These are also common expressions of encouragement you can use to your friend. You can do it. Do your best. And the last one, keep up the good work. Now, keep up the good work is a little bit different. Keep up the good work means that person is already doing a good job and you want them to continue doing a good job. So in the office, the boss usually says this to a hardworking employee. Keep up the good work. Keep doing a good job. All right? So these are the most common ways to encourage someone to do their best. Let's look at some example sentences. All right, let's look at the first example. Good luck on your first day of class. Good luck on your first day of class. The next example. I'm sure you can pass your test. You can do it. I'm sure you can pass your test. You can do it. The next example. I know you can get a promotion at work. Do your best. I know you can get a promotion at work. Do your best. And the last example. Wow! In every subject you got A+. Keep up the good work. Wow! In every subject you got A+. Keep up the good work. Those example sentences showed you exactly how and when to use words of encouragement. All right, now I'm going to tell you a little story about when I first came to Korea, and I heard many Koreans saying the expression fighting, but with Korean pronunciation it sounds more like fighting. I was very confused at what this meant. Okay, it took me a long time to understand that this was a word of encouragement, okay, that they would say to their friend. Because the word fighting is a very negative word about fighting. So I didn't realize that it was a word of encouragement. Now I do. Now I know if you want to encourage someone, you say fighting. But in English, we can't use that word. It's a Konglish term. So you have to use the examples I showed you today. All right. So if you say fighting to someone who speaks English, a native speaker, they will not understand and they will be confused. All right. That's it. And see you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to express how well you speak another language. Now, some of you may speak another language very well, or some of you may speak another language not too well. Anyway, these expressions are good to use. Let's take a look. These are the expressions, and each expression has a blank line. All right, this is where you want to put another language. For example, English, Japanese, Chinese, French, German, Spanish, any language. So the first expression, I don't speak, okay? I don't speak Chinese. I don't speak Chinese. So if you don't speak the language, that's what you say. I don't speak. I don't speak Chinese. Now, some of my students say, I'm not English. I'm not English. That's strange. You don't want to say that. You want to say, I don't speak English. All right? The next one. I know a few words of Japanese. I know a few words of Japanese. I don't know the language of Japanese, but I know a few words. Okay, maybe 5 to 10 words. I know a few words of Japanese. The next one. I can get by in French. I can get by in French. The get by means survive, okay? I'm not fluent in French. I don't know all of the French language, but I can get by. I can survive from day to day. So, for example, if I go to the restaurant, I can order food, things like that. I can get by in French. The next one. My Spanish is a bit rusty. My Spanish is a bit rusty. Now, a bit rusty, what does that mean? Well, that means I do speak Spanish, or I learned Spanish, but I haven't used it for a long time, maybe years. I haven't spoken any Spanish for years. So my level in Spanish has gone down a little bit because I didn't use it, okay? So I'm going to say my Spanish is a bit rusty. I need to practice a little bit more and then I can go back to normal. The next one. I speak German well. I speak German well. Okay, you're not fluent, but you're well. You speak it very well. And the last one. I'm fluent. Okay, you are perfect in that language. I'm fluent in English. I'm perfect at speaking English. So you want to use the word fluent and in. Fluent in. I'm fluent in English. Maybe you're fluent in Korean. All right? So these are the expressions you want to use to express how well you speak another language. They're all common and they're all very useful. That's it for this video. See you next time. Hi, I'm Robin, and in this video, we're going to look at some easy expressions to express that you're sorry. All right, let's take a look. Now, the first one is very common. You must know it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, the second one, of course, you want to express that you're more sorry. So you say, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. The next one, I'm terribly sorry. Okay, so you want to use this if you're really, really sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. The next two, excuse me and pardon me. Okay, excuse me and pardon me. These are expressions used when you want to get someone's attention. Excuse me, sir, or pardon me, sir. But these are also used to mean sorry. Okay, so if you're walking in the department store and you accidentally hit someone, you can say, oh, excuse me, or oh, pardon me. That means sorry too. And the last one, I apologize. Okay, this one is the formal one. Okay, this one is the strongest one, the most sincere one. I apologize. All right, let's move on to some other expressions. All right, after you say I'm sorry, you want to use one of these expressions. Now let's take a look. You can say, I'm sorry, it's my fault. Okay, you did something wrong and you want to tell them, you say, it's my fault. Okay, or you can say, it's all my fault. So some people say it's my fault and some people say it's all my fault. This one's a little bit stronger. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. Okay, and maybe you want to make a promise. You say, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I won't do that again. Okay, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Or, sorry, I'll be more careful next time. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful next time. All right, so these are excellent expressions to use when you're sorry. That's it for this video. See you next time. Hi everyone, I'm Robin, and what? There's some problem? There's something on my face? On this side? Yes, there's something on my face. Thanks for telling me. Many times I'm teaching an English class and there's something on my face, but my students don't tell me. You know, very often I have chalk or some dust or dirt on my face. I go to the class. Sometimes I teach the class for 1 or 2 hours, and after the class, I go to the washroom and I see there's something on my face, and I wonder why I'm teaching a class of 20 students and none of them told me that I have something on my face. Okay, it's very strange. Are they shy or embarrassed, or they don't want to embarrass me? I don't know. But I wish they told me one of these expressions. If your teacher or a friend or even a stranger has something on their face, and you should tell them, all right? You should use this expression. You have something on your face. Very easy. You have something on your face. Maybe they have something in their hair. You have something in your hair. This is all you say. You have something on your face. You have something in your hair. And then that person knows they should check a mirror, check their face, or check their hair. All right, let's move on to some more examples. Here's another example of an embarrassing thing that might happen to someone. Their zipper is down. Of course, the zipper is in front of your pants and it can be down. You should zip it up. Anyway, sometimes I might go out, my zipper is down. Nobody tells me. Okay, now why don't they tell me? I don't know. But you should tell me, or any other foreigner in English, that their zipper is down. Okay? These are the expressions you want to use. The first one, your fly is down. Now, it's called a zipper, but we use the slang fly. Fly, zipper, they mean the same thing. So you could just say, your fly is down. Your fly is down. Oh, and then I would understand I have to pull up my fly, my zipper. You could also say XYZ. XYZ. If you said XYZ to me, I know I should pull up my zipper. Why? XYZ. This means examine your zipper. Okay. Examine your zipper. XYZ. You tell that to me. Oh, okay, I know there's some problem with my zipper. Anyway, we talked a lot about embarrassing problems in this video. If you see someone, especially your teacher, with something on their face or in their hair, or their fly is open, be sure to use one of these expressions. That's it, and I'll see you next time. Hi everyone, I'm Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about the weather, how to ask about the weather, and how to answer about the weather. All right, let's look at our first question. How's the weather? Okay, some people ask, how's the weather? But you could also ask, how's the weather today? It's the same question. How's the weather? How's the weather today? All right, both are okay. Now let's take a look at the answers. How's the weather? Well, we always want to begin our answer with it's. Okay, how's the weather? It's hot today. It's hot today. Okay, now a lot of people add today. It's hot today. But you don't need to say today, okay? You could just say it's hot, okay? How's the weather? It's hot. How's the weather? It's hot today, okay? Both answers are okay. Let's move down. It's hot. It's warm, okay? It's cool. It's cool. Cool is not cold. Cool is nice, okay? That's a nice temperature. It's cool. It's chilly, okay? Chilly is starting to get cold. Ooh, chilly. It's chilly. It's cold, okay? And the last one, it's freezing, okay? It's very, very cold. It's freezing, all right? How's the weather? It's hot. It's hot today. It's warm. It's warm today. It's cool. It's cool today. It's chilly. It's chilly today. It's cold. It's cold today. It's freezing. It's freezing today. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Here's the next set. Okay, we have the same question. How's the weather? How's the weather today? And your answer, it's. And we're not going to talk about hot or cold. We're going to talk about what it looks like outside. What's happening outside, okay? So the first one, it's sunny today. It's sunny today, okay? So there's lots of sunshine. The sun is out. It's sunny today. So remember, you can say it's sunny today, but you can also just say it's sunny, okay? Both ways are okay. It's cloudy today. It's cloudy, okay? There's lots of clouds in the sky. No sun, okay? It's cloudy today. It's windy today. It's windy. There's a lot of wind blowing on your face. It's windy today. It's rainy. It's rainy today. Okay, lots of rain. And the last one, it's snowy. It's snowy today. So it's snowing outside. Maybe it's in the winter time, okay? It's snowy today. So one more time, it's sunny. It's sunny today. It's cloudy. It's cloudy today. It's windy. It's windy today. It's rainy. It's rainy today. And it's snowy. It's snowy today. All right? So these are excellent ways to express the weather. Remember the question, how's the weather? And remember how to answer. All right? That's it. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and in this video, I'm going to talk about some expressions you can use when you want someone to repeat what they are saying, okay? So maybe you're talking in English to a foreigner and you don't understand them and you want them to say something again, all right? These are the expressions you're going to use. The first two, huh? What? Okay, these are rude and impolite. You only want to use these with your friends. Only with your friends, not someone important or a stranger, all right? So when you're talking to your friend and you don't understand what they say and you want them to repeat, say it again. You can say, huh? What? All right, now the next group, they're more polite, all right? Pardon me. Pardon me, okay? You want someone to repeat? Pardon me. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Pardon me. I beg your pardon. Excuse me. Similar to pardon me. Excuse me. Okay, and they will repeat what they said. What did you say? Okay, very simple, very direct. What did you say? Okay, and that person will repeat, they will say it again, what they said. All right, this is the first set. Let's move on to some more expressions. Okay, the next set is a little more difficult, but these are all common, okay? When you're speaking in English to an English speaker, they will understand these and they will say again what they're talking about. Let's take a look at the first one. What was that? Okay, again, you don't understand what someone is talking about and you want them to say it again. You just say, what was that? What was that? What was that? Okay, and they will understand you and they will say it again. I'm sorry, I missed that. I'm sorry, I missed that. Okay, I missed that. I didn't hear it very well. I missed it. Say it again. I'm sorry, I missed that. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Okay, I didn't understand that. I didn't hear that. I didn't get that. Okay, say it again. Could you repeat that? Could you repeat that? Could you repeat that? Okay, very direct and easy way to ask someone to repeat themselves. Could you repeat that? Last two are, again, a little more rude and only use them with your friends. Okay, say again and come again. Okay, both of these, again, rude, only with your friends. But if you say again, come again, okay, that means for your friend to repeat themselves. All right, so these are the expressions you use. All of them are common. If you want someone to repeat themselves or say something again because you didn't hear them the first time. All right, that's it for this video. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to ask someone about their weekend. Of course, the weekend means Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to learn how to ask your friend or coworker. All right. Now, the first question here is the most common question. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Okay, so the how. Was it good or bad? How was your weekend? And you want to answer with it. It was. How was? It was okay. It was okay. It was great. It was terrible. It was so-so. It was boring. Okay, so you want to answer, how was your weekend? Your feeling about the weekend. How was your weekend? It was okay. Now you want to ask them about their weekend. How was yours? How was yours? Okay, the yours means your weekend. How was your weekend? It was okay. How was yours? Okay, now you could say, how was yours? But you could also just say, how was your weekend? That's okay too, but this is probably more common. How was yours? Okay, now here are some more questions you might ask to know more about their weekend. Where did you go? Okay, you can ask them, where did you go? Same question, did you go anywhere? Okay, where did you go? Did you go anywhere? Okay, on the weekend. What did you do? What did you do? On the weekend, what did you do? Or, did you do anything? Did you do anything? Did you do anything on the weekend? Okay, so these questions are the same, asking about where that person went or what that person did. All right, let's move on. The first question, how was your weekend, was asking someone about their feeling about the weekend. Was it a good weekend? Was it a bad weekend? And then after they answered, then you would ask some questions like, what did you do? Where did you go? Now, this next question is more direct, okay? What did you do on the weekend? What did you do on the weekend? So you're going to ask right away, what did you do? All right? Now, to answer, there's three possible ways to answer this. What did you do on the weekend? The first way is if you traveled somewhere, you went somewhere, okay? So what did you do on the weekend? I went to Busan, okay? You want to say went to. I went to Busan. I went to the park. I went to the coex. Okay? Now, the next two ways are using verbs, action words. Okay? Now, this style is using the ing. I went hiking. I went fishing. I went skiing. Okay? And the last way here, you've got to use the verb, the action word, past tense. Okay? So I stayed at home. I washed the dishes. Okay? I studied. All right? So these are three different ways to answer this question. What did you do on the weekend? Let's take a look at some example dialogues. Let's look at the first dialogue. Hey Bill, how was your weekend? It was great. What did you do? I went to a concert. How was yours? It was okay. The next dialogue. Hi Sam, what did you do on the weekend? Nothing much. How about you? I just stayed home. The next dialogue. Hey Susan, how was your weekend? It was great. I took a trip. Where did you go? I went to Jeju Island with my boyfriend. And the next dialogue. Hello Jack, how was your weekend? It was a bit boring. Did you go anywhere? No, I just stayed home and rested. And the last dialogue. Hello Rob, what did you do on the weekend? I went fishing. Cool. Now we know the two most common questions to ask someone about their weekend. Okay? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Okay, you ask that to someone to know if they had a good weekend or bad weekend. And what did you do on the weekend? What did you do on the weekend? You want to know exactly what they did or if they took a trip. Both of these questions, very common. Don't be afraid to use them. That's it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Where did I put my keys? I forgot. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Different ways to express that you forgot something. All right, let's take a look at the board. The top two here are the most common ways and the easiest ways to express that you forgot something. You say, I forgot, or I can't remember. I can't remember, okay? So they mean the same thing. The next three, this one, and this one, they're a little more difficult because they are idioms. And with idioms, it can be confusing because the words in the idiom expression sometimes doesn't match the meaning, okay? Well, I'll explain that. I'll make them clear. Just remember that these all mean the same thing, that you forgot something. So the first idiom, it slipped my mind. It slipped my mind. Don't worry about what the word slipped means. Just this is an idiom that means I forgot. It slipped my mind. The next idiom, I can't think of it. I can't think of it offhand. Again, it's an idiom, so don't worry what the meaning of offhand, what does that mean? It's an idiom. You just say, I can't think of it offhand. Again, that means I forgot. I can't think of it offhand. And the last one, the last idiom, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's an idiom, so don't worry what off the top of my head means. It just means I forgot. I can't think of it off the top of my head. All right, so these are the ways to express that you forgot something. Let's take a look at some example dialogues. Okay, let's look at the first dialogue. Where are your shoes? I can't remember. I forgot. The next dialogue. What's your phone number? It slipped my mind. Okay, tell me when you remember. The next dialogue. How old is your son? I can't think of it offhand. Oh, you're a terrible father. And the last dialogue. When is your vacation time? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Okay, tell me when you remember. So those are the common expressions to express that you forgot something. I know the idioms are a little bit difficult. They take a lot of practice to remember and use. All right, but don't be scared of those. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that's it for this video. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video I'm going to teach you a very important question to ask a foreigner about how much alcohol they can drink. All right, so here is the question, and the question asks, how much soju can you drink? Okay, you want to know how much alcohol they can drink. How much soju can you drink? Now, I'm asking about soju, but you can change the question to beer, wine, makgeolli, okay? How much beer can you drink? It's the same question and the same answer. So how much soju can you drink? You want to use I can. How much soju can you? I can drink. I can drink. I can drink. Well, how much can you drink? Well, you should say, if we're talking about soju, soju usually uses the small cups, okay? So how much soju can you drink? I can drink 1 cup. The glass, usually we don't use glass for soju, we use the cup for soju. The glass is for beer. So if I asked how much beer can you drink, I can drink 1 glass, okay? Now bottle, that's okay for soju or beer. They both use bottles. So how much soju can you drink? I can drink 1 bottle, all right? So again, you want to use a cup for the small cups of soju, glass for a beer glass, also a wine glass, and the bottle can be used for anything. That's 1. Now let's drink a little more. How much soju can you drink? I can drink 2 cups. Okay, now this is 1. We're going to 2. 2 cups. Notice we have the S now. We have to make it plural. There's 2. How much soju can you drink? I can drink 2 cups. How much beer can you drink? I can drink 2 glasses. How much beer can you drink? I can drink 2 bottles. Okay, so if you're going more than 1, like 2, 3, 4, you have to use cups, glasses, bottles, okay? Don't say 2 bottle. I can drink 2 bottle. That sounds very strange. You make sure you have that S. I can drink 2 bottles, all right? Maybe you don't drink alcohol. You don't like alcohol. You never drink soju. You never drink beer or anything. This is what you want to say. How much soju can you drink? I never drink soju. I never drink beer. I never drink wine. Okay, or also you could say, I don't like to drink soju. Okay, you tell the person, I never drink it. All right. All right, so remember 1 cup, 2 cups, to plural. I don't know how much soju you drink. A lot of students ask me how much soju I can drink. When I first came to Korea, I could drink about 2 bottles of soju. But these days, I don't drink so much soju. So maybe I can drink about 1 bottle of soju. But recently, I never drink soju. Anyway, that's a good question to ask a foreigner about how much they can drink. I hope you learned it, and I hope you use it, okay? That's it, and see you next time. Hi, I'm Robin, and in this video, we're going to talk about a very important question to ask someone. What's your religion? Now, you have to be very careful asking this question because it is a personal question, okay? So some people are uncomfortable talking about their religion. So make sure you're very friendly with that person and you know that person very well. All right, what's your religion? Now, when someone asks you, what's your religion, you should always begin your sentence with ein. Okay, and there's different things you can be. Let's take a look. Now, the religious people, you can be Christian and Catholic. Both of these very common in Korea. So what's your religion? I'm Christian. I'm Christian. Or I'm Catholic. I'm Catholic. Okay, so these people, of course, go to church and believe in God. The next category here is agnostic. Okay, it's very strange pronunciation. Agnostic. There's an A here, but it sounds like egg, like EGG. Agnostic. Agnostic. And what does agnostic mean? Well, agnostic means if you are agnostic, you don't believe in the regular religions. You're not Catholic. You're not Christian. Okay, so you probably don't go to church. And do you believe in God? Well, some people believe in God and some people don't. Okay, so if you're agnostic, you're kind of unsure. You're not really sure if there's a God or not. But certainly you don't like religion. All right, now I put Buddhist here if you're Buddhist. So what's your religion? I'm Buddhist. Of course, Buddhist people are very spiritual and they would fall in the agnostic category. Just spiritual people. They feel there is something special in the universe. Maybe there is a God or some force controlling things. And the I don't know people. Okay, the middle people. Maybe there's a God. Maybe there's something. I don't know. Okay. So we would put all these kind of people in the agnostic category. The last category, atheist. What's your religion? I'm atheist. Okay, atheist. And you can see nothing. Atheists don't believe in God. They don't believe in church. They don't believe in anything. There is nothing special or spiritual in the universe. Okay, there's nothing. All right, that's an atheist. All right, so let's take a look at the pronunciation one more time. What's your religion? I'm Christian. I'm Catholic. I'm agnostic. I'm agnostic. I'm Buddhist. I'm Buddhist. I'm an atheist. I'm an atheist. Okay, so those are the different types of ways you can answer that question. Very useful if someone asks you that question. And again, be careful who you ask that question to. Okay, it is very personal and maybe they don't want to talk about that. Well, that's it for this video. See you next time. Hello again, students. I'm Robin. In this video, we're going to talk about expressing worry or concern to your friend. Okay, so maybe you meet your friend and your friend looks very sad, or he or she is bothered by something. Okay, their face is just so unhappy. All right, they're like, so you're very worried or concerned. So you want to ask them if everything is okay. So these are the questions you're going to ask to check if they're, if they're all right. Let's take a look. So of course, the first one is the most common one. How are you? Okay. Or how are you doing? Okay. So you want to express a little bit of worry. How are you? How are you doing? How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel today? Or how are you feeling? Okay, don't confuse these two. How do you feel? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How do you feel? How are you feeling? Is everything okay? This is a good one. This is one I usually use. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Very simple. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Okay. Are you all right? Are you all right? Are you okay? Okay, so these are the questions you want to ask your friend if they look very upset. You're worried about them. You ask these questions. Okay, let's move on to how we answer these questions. All right, we're going to look at the answers, okay? Now, if someone asks you, is everything okay? How are you? Are you all right? All right, how should you answer? Well, of course, you can answer positive or negative. Let's go through this. Now, you can begin your sentence with I'm. For example, I'm fine. I'm fine. Or you can begin your sentence with I feel. I feel fine. Okay, both are okay. I'm fine. I feel fine. So these are the positive ones. I'm fine. I'm okay. How are you? I'm okay. Is everything okay? I'm okay. I feel okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. I feel great. I feel great. Don't worry. All right? I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I feel so. Okay? Today is a bad day. I feel so. I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm very sick today. I'm not good. I'm upset. I'm upset with my girlfriend. I'm upset with you. Okay? Or I feel upset. Again, I'm terrible. Oh, I feel sick. I'm terrible today. Or I feel terrible. I feel depressed. Okay, so depressed means very sad. I feel depressed. I'm not happy. Okay, so if someone is concerned about your feeling, they will ask about your feeling, or you can ask them about their feeling. These are good examples of possible answers. Of course, there's more answers than this, but these are the main ones. Remember, you can begin with I'm or I feel. All right, that's it, and I hope you cheer up your sad or depressed friend. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Robin. We're going to talk about a lot of things in this video. First, we're going to talk about how to ask someone if they understand you. Then we're going to talk about expressing that you don't understand someone. And lastly, we're going to talk about expressing that you do understand someone. Now, first, we're going to talk about these questions. These are the questions you would ask someone if they understand you, okay? Don't worry about the answers yet. We're going to talk about the answers later. Just focus on the questions. All right, so question 1 here. Do you understand? Do you understand? Of course, this is the most common question and the easiest to use in any situation. With your friends or a business meeting, this works everywhere. Do you understand? Let's move on to the second one. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is used a lot in Black culture, but you can also use it too. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Now, very similar. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so you can say, do you know what I'm saying? Or you can also ask, do you know what I mean? Okay, same question, but one uses I'm. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Okay, be careful expressing those two questions. The next one, are you following me? Are you following me? Okay, so following is when someone is walking behind you, following you. But in this case, as a question, are you following me? You can ask someone, and it means the same as, do you understand? Are you following me? Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, the next one. Have you got it? Have you got it? Again, all of these mean the same. Do you understand? Have you got it? And a lot of people will cut the have you to just got it. Now, this is only used for spoken English. Never write that. Got it. So you're talking to someone and you want to know if they understand you. You just ask, got it? Okay, so these are the questions. Let's move on to some answers. In this next part, we're going to learn how to express yourself if you don't understand what someone is saying. Okay, so maybe you're talking to someone and they're telling you some story or they're speaking in English, blah, 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 blah. You don't understand anything and they ask you, do you understand? Okay, this is what you want to say. Now, the first two are the most common ones, but they are a little bit rude. Okay, so I don't want my students to say, huh? Do you understand? Huh? Okay, it's rude. Or what? What? Okay, so as I said, even native speakers, it's very common to use these, but they're a little bit rude. So only with your friends, okay? Never in a very serious or formal situation. All right, let's move to this one. I don't understand. This is the easiest one to use because it works everywhere. It's very nice. I don't understand. Do you understand? I don't understand. The next one is a question. You can ask them. You know, if they ask you, do you understand? Do you know what I'm saying? You can ask, what do you mean? Okay, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Okay, so asking the question also means you don't understand. The next one, I'm not following you. Are you following me? I'm not following you. Okay, so remember the question, are you following me? Do you understand? I'm not following you. I don't understand. And the last one, I don't get it. Okay, very common, only for spoken English. Someone's telling a story. I don't get it. Okay, I don't understand. Do you get it? I don't get it. All right, so these are what you want to use when you don't understand someone. Let's move on. In this last part, we're going to learn the expressions to say when you do understand. Okay, so when someone is telling a story or talking to you and they ask you, do you understand? And you understand. Okay, this is what you're going to say. Now, the top one is the most common one and the best one. It works in every situation. Casual, formal, wherever you are. Do you understand? I understand. Okay. The next one, I see. This is one I often use. It just means I understand. Just a short form. I see. I see. Okay, that means I understand. I get it. I got it. All right. Earlier we learned the question was, got it? Okay. Now if someone says got it, you should say I got it. But some people, they don't ask got it, they ask get it. Okay, so it's a little confusing. Some people ask get it, some people ask got it. It's the same question. So if they ask get it, I get it. Got it? I got it. Okay? And the last one, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, this is very common. It's only spoken. Okay, you would never write gotcha. Now, gotcha means I got you. I got you, which means I understand you. So we don't say I got you. We just say gotcha. Do you understand? Gotcha. All right. So this is how to express when you do understand someone. Let's look at the examples. Okay, let's look at the first example dialogue. Do you understand? Sure, I understand. Let's look at the next dialogue. Do you know what I'm saying? Sorry, what do you mean? The next example dialogue. Are you following me? Sorry, I'm not following you. Okay, listen to me again. And the next dialogue. Have you got it? I got it. And next. Got it? Got it. And the last one. Are you with me? Gotcha. Did you understand those expressions? Well, I hope you did. All right, these expressions are very common, very useful. Study them and use them. All right? You got it? That's it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Hi students, in this video I'm going to teach you about 3 rude questions Koreans always ask in English. Alright, now I know you're very curious about foreigners when you meet the foreigner and you want to ask them a lot of questions, but just remember some of those questions are rude. Now let's take a look at the first rude question. How old are you? How old are you? Now, I know this is a very important question in Korean culture. It's very important to know how old the other person is. But in Western culture, we don't care about age. So when someone is asking us about our age, we're like, why does that matter? Okay, that's my privacy. Okay, so Koreans tend to ask this question too soon to a stranger. If you really want to ask, don't ask this. This is too direct. This is a more polite way to ask the question. May I ask? May I ask how old you are? May I ask how old you are? This is a more polite way, but again, the person might also consider this rude. Just be careful when you're meeting the foreigner. Don't ask this question too soon. If you really need to ask, use this expression. Don't use this. All right, let's move on to the next rude question. Are you married? That's our next rude question. Now, when you meet the foreigner and you're strangers and you ask, are you married? Some foreigners don't like that question, okay? It's a little bit too soon to ask such a personal question. For me, I'm okay if a Korean asks me, are you married? And I just answer, no, okay, no problem. But they ask the question, are you married? I say no. They ask another question, why not? Okay, this is very, very rude. Are you married? No. Why not? Okay, why not? That's my personal business. I don't want to tell you. Okay, don't ask why not. That is too rude. Also, are you married might be a little bit too direct. A more polite way to ask a stranger, may I ask if you're married? May I ask if you're married? This is a better way, more polite. May I ask if you're married? And if they say no, don't ask why not. All right, that's too rude. Let's move on to the last question. Here's the last rude question I want to talk about. Do you have any children? Now, that question is not so rude. Most people are okay to answer that question. But again, if you ask a couple, do you have any children? And they say no, well, this question is rude. Why not? Okay, do you have any children? No. Why not? That is very rude. Probably most people don't want to tell a stranger the reasons why they have no children. That's their personal, private business. So again, never ask why not? That's too rude. Now, some people might consider this question rude coming from a stranger, we just met. So again, this is always the polite way. May I ask if you have any children? May I ask if you have any children? All right, it's very polite. Okay, so we learned about a lot of rude questions that Koreans sometimes ask foreigners. Why am I teaching you this? Well, I meet a lot of strangers on the street or at work, and they're always asking me questions. That's okay. But some of them ask me these rude questions, and after meeting them, I just feel angry or I don't feel good, okay? So try to ask more polite questions. Never ask the why not questions. And I hope you learned something from this video. See you next time.